Okay, everybody, happy Wednesday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're going to go over really quick to Andrea Rosser. She's with some amazing humans here in Sweden. So, Andrea, turn it to you. Hey, everybody.
Yes, we just wanted to jump on and say hi because we miss you and we love you guys. And we know that today is going to be difficult without me, but we appreciate being on here with all y'all. But I just wanted to jump in real quick, say hello, say I love you, and I'll be back to sing at the end.
Absolutely. We've got some people coming in from Stockholm, Iceland. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I missed, but maybe not.
You
Andrea.
nailed it. So we've got Stockholm and Iceland in the house, and we're here to in where are we? Malmo. Malmo to learn a little bit more about this system of growth.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Listen, we got a couple of birthdays today. So Tatiana, I think she comes on with us. So it is her birthday. Anita out in Wyoming. It is her birthday today. And so Anita usually is on with us too. So good to see you, Anita. Andrew, if you could make Hill and Diana co-host, they could help me here. All right. Well,
They are.
okay. We're going to get started this morning. So if we can find Tatiana and Anita, we'll see if they're on the call. If we can sing happy birthday to them a little bit later. So Hill Blue, this word is yours for today, okay? And I'm going to tackle it all. So the word's difficult. So I want you to think about, like, I always like to preface this and draw it into you, okay? Because that's what this is all about. But what is going on in your life right now that you would say is difficult? Like something that requires effort, skill, determination to accomplish or deal with. Like something difficult to me attacks me in a way that's like, oh my goodness, this is hard. You know, it could be like Brenda's preparing for the event in Colorado Springs and it decides to snow. Mother Nature, don't we love it? I remember one time having an event in Destin, Florida. We had all these people coming in and it came an ice storm in the south that people had to drive through to get there. And it's like, wow, difficult times. What does difficult really mean? Well, it means it's not easy. It's like when there's a time, it's not easy. Joe up in Canada, good to see you, buddy. I'm sure if you ask Joe, have you had difficult times? He'd say, absolutely. Maybe he's got some right now he's going through, right? But difficulty is something in life that we are either in, we're coming out of, or we're going into it, okay? That's just the way it is. And it's going to be that way for this journey on earth. So here's the thing, it might take a little extra time, it might take a little extra energy. And it's probably going to take some learning to get through it, but it's okay to be going through difficulty. All right, it's okay. And sometimes when you know that it's okay, it's freeing. It's freeing. It's okay. Chill out. Relax. Difficulty is either something you're in right now, you're coming out of, or you're going into. So guess what? That pretty much encompasses your whole life. Okay, so just take a big deep breath, and everybody's got it in their life. Okay, so why is it important to challenge ourselves to be just a receiver? Be like, hey, come on, difficulty, come at me. Brenda Carlson saying, come on at me. I got an event this weekend. It's going to be beautiful because the people are there and can get there are the ones we're going to be talking to. So I believe that difficulty is where growth happens, right? I'll never forget transition. I'm going to talk about business. I'll never forget when we sold our company and we had to transition to to a new company, how difficult it was. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to pull the sheets over my head. I'm like, we're never going to create traction or growth. And I had all these doubts coming at me. Lord, should I be doing something else? And then we just kept trucking, kept trucking, kept trucking, kept moving through it, kept hurdling, moving around it, going over it, learning something new. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's where true growth happens. When you're going through difficulties, it's where you learn new opportunities, new things, how to do new things, right? Hill Blue learned how to do TikTok, for goodness sakes, through the challenge. So it also helps build character, like confidence, um, the ability to push through when things get tough does all these good things in our body and in our mind and in our spirit. Would you agree with that, Marlene? But man, do we hate to see those difficult moments, those crooked roads, those rocky roads, those potholes. John Frick, it's hard. But I'll tell you this, it's worth it. If we keep fighting, we keep pushing, we keep figuring out ways, and we realize that life is just about growth. Or life is all about just pulling the sheets over our head and going, you know what? I don't want to grow. I'm not going to accept difficulty. And anytime it comes into my life, I'm going to run the other way. I pray that's not you. I pray this morning that is not you, because God put us on this earth to thrive, not to survive. He put us on this earth to challenge our limits, not limit our challenges. So we got to grow. We got to accept difficulty. And it helps build character. It helps build toughness. It helps growth. So anybody that succeeds in this world has gone through difficulty or is going through difficulty or is coming out of a moment of difficulty. It's just the way it is. So how do I deal with difficulty? That's where I'm going to leave you without losing my mind. Let's be honest. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's moments and you know, I think about, you think it's easy to keep your weight down, keep in the same area of weight. You know, I think about Alan Schultz had amazing transformation. Everybody go, yay, Alan. You think it's easy for Alan? You think it's easy for him to stay in this range, lost over 50 pounds? And you know what? I bet if you ask him, he'd say, oh my goodness. There's days I get on and I've watched that scale go up 5 pounds, and I have to take it off. And I have to go up 10, and I have to take it off to stay in that parameter of or that circumference that I want, that area that I want. So how do you keep from losing your mind, in your health, in your spirituality, in your business, in your finances? You got to take a deep breath and don't panic. We can't freak out. We can't, it doesn't help. It does not help. You know, Brenda Carlton could be freaking out right now. It's snowing, it's this, it's that. Is she got any control over Mother Nature? No. No, Mother Nature don't care. So guess what? She's got to take a big deep breath, step back, look clearly at the situation and go, okay, what can we do? Maybe we zoom in. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do that. We step back, take a deep breath, and look more clearly at the situation. That's what we do. That's what Beth, that's what you do when those little kids come in school and they got all this stuff going on, and you got to take a big deep breath and go, it's okay. It's okay. They're crazy today. They're a little wild. Um, you also, when a difficulty happens, I thought about this, you got to break it down. Big problems feel impossible. They feel impossible. I'll never forget trying to learn to save and invest, save and invest. And it's so hard to do when you're looking at the big picture. Like I need $100,000 to invest. I need $1 million to invest. Big numbers, big picture seems impossible until you daily, weekly start just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Ask any person that's created a portfolio of investments, they would tell you they did it one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, and they built it up. Ask any realtor of a person that's got a lot of real estate how they did it, one home at a time, one apartment unit at a time, whatever, and then they built this portfolio. So we got to break it down where the problems don't seem so impossible. Here's what also we got to do when difficult moments come together. Marlene, we got to ask for help. You know, the coach's corner is a great example. There's times it's impossible. So you got to ask for help. Hey, could you step in this moment? Okay? Could we lean in? And here's what's beautiful about humans. They're always willing to step across. I think about Hill and Diane Blue helping out so much. I think about Cynthia Bold and Michelle McKay. I mean, stepping in times that are difficult and going, we'll help. But there's people out there, this could be you right now, that really struggle asking for help. You got to figure out a way to get past that. Because you need us and we need you in this life. You got to be willing to ask for help. And we've got to say, you know what's happening during this difficult time is we're actually creating a learning opportunity for myself. I go back to finances. You make a play somewhere, it doesn't pay off. Maybe it was a bad investment, but at the end of the day, could there be growth that comes from it? Absolutely. Learning, wisdom, everything. I'll never forget, I bought a home one time. It was the biggest disaster I'd ever made. Oh my goodness, it was a nightmare. I wanted to bulldoze it down. I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? I fell in love with the property, not the investment. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. And then at the end of the day, though, guess what it did? I lost money. I lost really good money. But boy, did I gain wisdom. Oh, I gained so much wisdom through that. So, learning from difficult moments is something we carry with us for the rest of our life. It's like PhD in that area, okay, when you go through it. And then at the end of the day, we got to keep pushing forward because difficult moments, if we keep going, the only way out is through. Think about that. The only way out of this difficult situation for me is that I go through it. I don't retreat. I don't run. I don't say, I'm not doing it. I figure it out. So I'm going to end with this today. Difficulties aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They're really stepping stones. So I don't know what it is for you, but I know this. I don't know if it's your health that you're in a difficult moment with. I don't know if it's your finances. I don't know if it's your business. Maybe it's maybe you've got an organization. It's slowed up a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I know this. It's a roadblock temporarily for you to go through and to get on the other side. And it's a stepping stone towards our future. And the more we handle difficult moments as that, the stronger we become, which is so important, because then we almost welcome it because we know that we're going to overcome it at some point. And so that's my thought for difficult today. Hill, thanks for the word. It's good. Hey, there's difficulty for me just this week, and last week, like with all the travel, Mexico and going all these different places in Europe. And it's like, you think there's difficulty with that? Absolutely. But what does the future look like? That's the exciting thing, right? That's the exciting thing. So, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Is Tatiana and Anita, are they on? Could you put it in the chats? I don't know if they're on.
Anita's on, but
Okay,
Tatiana's
Anita
on.
and Tatiana. Well, we're going to give you a happy birthday both then. We hope you have the most amazing day ever. So we love you so much. So here we go. Let's unmute these lines. Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
To you. God bless.
Love you guys.
you guys.
And have the people in
Wednesday.
school.
Great
sing
birthday.
Thank
happy
you, Brent.
birthday
Great
to you.
job with
Great
the word.
Thanks to
Love you
Sweden.
guys. Have a great
As
day.
always.
Blessings, everyone.
Anita, we love you, lady. Tatiana.
Love you guys.